What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Rika's Soccer Beat. As always, I'm your host, Jeremy Rika, and today we're going to talk about designated players within the MLS. Do you like the idea that MLS has designated players? Do you think it's a good idea, or maybe you don't think it's a good idea? That's what I want to know from you guys because I have my own opinion about this and I will share it with you. But my main objective is to see what you guys think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think they should add more opportunities to sign designated players? Because I believe right now you can have up to two, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please tell me and correct me because I'm not sure of that exact number. But if I was to give you my opinion about this, I love the idea of designated players. I think it gives players that, are at the end of their careers to still play high quality soccer in a great league because let's face it, like it or not, the MLS is becoming a quality league. Some of you might agree with me, some of you might not. I still think the MLS has a lot of work to do, and no matter what we do, we are never going to be like La Liga. We're never going to be like the English Premier League. It's just not going to happen. That being said, I think, we're taking great steps to be the best quality of brand of soccer that we can in the United States. That being said, like I just said, it's not gonna be your top tier soccer. It's just not. There's not that level of talent there. Are there a lot of talented players in the MLS? Yeah, of course. But that being said, I don't think it's ever going to be the quality of soccer that people want it to be. But I think having designated players really does add to the quality of the MLS, and that's what I want to know from you guys is where do you sit on this? Do you like the idea of designated players? Do you think we should do more with designated players? Because I think having designated players has given players the opportunity, as I said before, to really resonate their career, if you will. I mean, obviously, most of these designated players are not going to play that long because they're up in age, but it does give them the opportunity to play soccer and finish out their careers in style. And it exposes the US to good soccer players. Maybe not great anymore, but they're still quality soccer players. So I'm really curious to know what you guys think. Like I said, I think there are so many good soccer players. And the other thing I want to know from you guys is if you like the idea, who is your favorite designated player within the MLS? Because there's so many good designated players within the MLS, and I think I don't want to name them all because obviously that would take a very, very long time, and I would be here all day, but I want to know from you guys if you like the idea or if you don't, because there are some players that say, look, the MLS isn't designed for designated players. And I think the whole reasoning behind adding the designated player feature was because they really wanted to, step the game up within the MLS and allowing teams to sign one or two designated players really adds to the quality of the team on the pitch. So I would love to know from you guys where you stand on that because I really do think it's a great idea. I think if they could expand on that a little bit, then that would be great because I think, if we could add more to it, I don't think one or two designated players is going to be enough at this point. But, I think the MLS will certainly add to it as time goes on because I think they do realize how successful that it's been. But like I said before, there are people out there that don't like the idea of designated players because, if you look at most of the players within the MLS, it's players that are not from Europe and they don't play in the Premier League. And, don't get me wrong, I like the idea that people say that, oh, it should be players that are local, but at the same time, it's if you have the opportunity to extend your brand, why wouldn't you? So I want to know from you guys what you think because I love the idea of designated players. I really do, and I think a lot of people would agree with me, and I'm curious to see where you guys fall because I think that it's really close in debate whether or not people like it or they dislike it because I've heard several different things about this. So I'm curious to know where you guys stand on this. And if you like it, who is your favorite designated player? If you dislike it, tell me the reasons why. If you have anything to add to this conversation, please leave a comment down below. And if you like the channel, you like the discussions that we have, please click that subscribe button. Please turn on post notifications. And until next time, this is Jeremy Rika saying so long.